From Sound Zero Studios, we're live at the Secret Hideout. We've got the inside connection to the Valley of the Sun's hottest musicians and artists. We encourage you to like, share, and subscribe to everyone you see here tonight and take you now to the Secret Hideout.
Hideout family, sore eyes.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old here, older than the trees, younger than mountain, blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country road. I'm all fucked up, puked on my rug. You can't fill a hole with brandy, but I can sure as hell try. I'm driving fast, hope I don't crash. I can say that I've been done before, but I can't say that I fixed it. But I love you, and you don't love me too. You don't love me too. Got no future, but I got dreams. The genre's oversaturated, and I'm so fucking average. So thanks a lot, yeah, thanks so much. And thanks for this job. I'm fucking hating these bills that I can't pay, but I love you, and you don't love me too. You don't love me too. It's called Song for Tammy. It's a request.
So let's talk. How did Sore Eyes start?
I was playing really bad easy core pop punk music.
Been there?
Yeah, and actually, you know, it's really funny. I realized that no one on stage, no one in the crowd could understand a word I was saying while I was singing, and I like my lyrics.
I love lyrics.
I write my lyrics, and I feel them, and they're always really, really personal to me, and I realized that no one could understand what I was saying, and I didn't like that. So naturally, I gravitated towards acoustic music, and for a year, I was playing just acoustic. That's how it kind of all started.
Yeah, I remember having been told about you by Matt and Alicia. Actually, they were the first ones to be like, you have to look into Sore Eyes because
awesome.
He's amazing.
They're my roommates now. They don't feel the same way anymore.
Damn. Cold. So let's talk. So what was your first release as Sore Eyes?
God, I knew this was gonna happen eventually, and now someone's gonna find it. It's on SoundCloud. It's called "Songs from a Hungover Morning." It's a 5-song EP. It's got 2 of the songs from my first record, the original versions of those songs, and it's just awful.
So which ones are they from your first record that you've got on there?
Laundry Machine and Arizona Blood, New Jersey Roots.
Okay, 2 of my favorites.
Oh, fantastic.
Honestly. I remember first meeting you actually at Matt and Alicia's house, and then the first thing you approached me with, you said, "Hi, I'm Sam. I'm in an acoustic act called Sore Eyes. Check it out. I have a tattoo of a laundry machine."
This sounds like me.
So tell me, where does the inspiration then from the laundry machine come from?
It's a really funny story, actually. When I was recording that first EP, I was in my dad's house still, and we had this laundry machine that was so fucking loud. It was so loud that I couldn't get it out of the recording of the song. So it's in there. Like, I ended up actually just going in and recording the laundry machine for 3 minutes and just laying that under so it sounded more intentional. So if
Okay.
you go and find that original version, it's a lot louder. It's we redid it in the new version. And so there's a different launcher machine on there, but it's not the same. Like I literally could not get it out of the recording in the first version. So
Yeah, been there, done that. Some of my early acoustic stuff I had recorded has like my brother saying something in the next room
Yeah.
or a dog barking or anything like that. Okay, so
yeah,
then, so the idea then, the laundry machine itself, is that a metaphor for anything, or is it just kind of that's it?
at the time I was washing my friend's sweatshirt that I had thrown up on the night before.
Okay.
I was seeing her show. Her band was playing, and we got there like really early. So naturally, I started drinking really early.
Really early.
I had 3 kilt lifters and
Ooh.
a Jack and Coke. And 4 hours later, I was just,
Not doing so hot.
not so. Yeah, I'm not doing great.
Okay.
And I was cold. It was October, and she was like, "Hey, you can borrow my jacket." And I was like, "Thanks. I promise I won't throw up on it." And then I did. So,
Oh no.
so the next day I was washing the jacket
Okay.
and recording the song about that night, which is what the song's about. And that's kind of how it all came together.
Okay. Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
So I know you're very proud of your New Jersey roots, right?
Yes.
You are, and
Yes.
that's why you make mention of it in the
Never
EP
get
itself.
to talk about it either.
Let's talk about it, because honestly, you're like the third or fourth person I met last year that came up and was like, "I'm from New Jersey," and I never meet anyone from New Jersey, and I was like, "You guys should all get together.
We should make a support group.
Let's talk about it."
People that aren't in New Jersey anymore. God, I love that place. It's like a living being, New Jersey. I haven't been back in a while. It's one of those all seasons states.
Okay.
I love that. I miss the snow so much. God, I miss the snow so much. And you're so close to the city,
Yeah.
which is like where a lot of the Alive comes from. And we stole the pizza from New York as well.
Stole the
so it's
pizza from
great
New York.
pizza.
Hey, so you got whatever you want. It's a whole conglomeration of influences.
I'm way spoiled on pizza. I'm so snooty about it. It's ridiculous.
Okay, so then what's your favorite kind of pizza?
favorite pizza place is it's called the Coop. It's in California.
California.
Sorry, my favorite pizza place on the West Coast
Okay.
is in California. It's a place called the Coop. It's amazing. I go every time that I'm in California.
Okay, you got like a home state pizzeria then that you like?
In New Jersey.
Yeah.
I honestly, it's been
Haven't been back in a while.
it's been too long.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
So just pizza.
yeah.
Pizza.
And then in Arizona, I like Ray's a lot.
Okay.
Ray's is pretty
Not
good.
bad.
Yeah. And Spinelli's is really good too.
yeah.
God, Spinelli's is so
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about.
Papa John's I'll go on record in saying this is the worst pizza place I've ever been to in my whole entire life.
You've actually been to a Papa John's?
You're at parties.
They used to force feed it to
Yeah,
us in
yeah.
elementary school here. Honestly,
You
Like,
go to
"Pizza day."
parties and they promise free pizza and you're stoked about it, and you get there like, this isn't free pizza, this is free garbage.
Yeah. Here's some cardboard with some sugar paste on it. Their sauce sucks.
It's so soggy. It's
Yeah.
so soggy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and
So,
then they want you to dip it in the garlic butter and
yeah,
make it worse.
yeah.
Okay.
Papa John's. No.
Music, like any art form, can easily be taken for granted. Mozart was the first independent artist to ever be paid for a commissioned musical composition. That would have been sometime around 1785. Since that first transaction, music has been a form of artistry that rewards composers and writers for their talent. Today's young bands hold lofty ambitions of making a career out of music, but with an unlimited amount of free entertainment options, live show and concert attendance is flat, and there is an irreversible decline in the desire to buy music to own. Younger generations still want to listen to music, but have been conditioned to believe it should be free, forcing the question we're all thinking but are too scared to ask. What would happen if artists couldn't afford to create new music anymore? What would happen if the music just stopped? I'm Damon Evans, founder and CEO of Arena Music. Arena Music is the most innovatively disruptive business model the music industry has seen since Napster. It stands alone from other platforms that solely rely on subscription revenue by leveraging free music streaming to attract the listeners we convert to merchandise customers. Arena was formed by working backwards into the solution. We started by saying we want to pay artists a full penny per stream. Then we set about the task of figuring out just how that could be done. When you hear about an artist streaming 10 million tracks on Spotify, or that an album has been in the top 10 at Pandora for 2 weeks, it sounds like a really big deal, but you have to understand how paid subscription services work. From every monthly $10 subscription payment, the platform keeps $4 for overhead, leaving just $6 to be divided between all the tracks streamed by that user in a 30-day period. It's a little-known secret that the most commonly used streaming services are either financed by the major labels or in some way partnered with them. So all this really means is that the deck is beyond stacked against independent artists. It's easy to guess which tracks and titles will get the lion's share of that remaining $6. As a result, artists are struggling to manage the decision between growing their fan base by streaming their music or monetizing their content through some other means while limiting when and how their music is streamed. This is why we say music subscription services are where musicians go to die. This is clearly evident in the fact that not one single subscription platform in existence today, whether publicly traded or financed through multiple rounds of venture capital, has ever turned a profit. Subscription revenue alone simply cannot advance music creation. Arena Music is an on-demand merchandising storefront that leverages a free streaming service to help artists monetize their content in an industry where consumers no longer buy music to own. Arena Music is the first merchandising platform built on the concept of fair pay for artists and free play for listeners. By leveraging music as a loss leader, Arena is helping artists and labels redirect consumer attention to exclusive merchandise offerings. What makes Arena unique from all existing streaming platforms is its ability to monetize an ecosystem with outside industry revenues. Arena's merchandising service also manages the bulk merchandising needs for touring bands, as well as nationally recognized brands who sell soft good products in the automotive, medical, and outdoor sports industries. Being this diversified has allowed us to give music consumers what they want, an ad-free and commercial-free subscription option, while paying artists and labels the highest rates in the world for music streams and merchandise sales.
Back to your art.
Okay.
Okay. So how long were you just an acoustic act for then?
The EP came out Thanksgiving. Not this most recent one, the one before. And the very first full band show was December 1st of last year.
So of 2018.
Yeah.
And what a show it is, honestly. We got some live footage of that to roll.
Start a fire.
Something you can't trace.
Hope it burns real big.
I hope it burns your face.
All I need is a lighter.
All I need is a lighter.
They won't sell to a kid.
Why won't they sell to a kid?
Burn my friends to the ground. And they will never be found. I am not like you. I will never be you. And the treatment is working. You are not like me. You will never be me. And this body I'm cursed with. I'm gonna start a real
Bunch
cult
of hookers and blow.
for a fictional god.
Well, aren't they all fictional?
I know it sounds pretty
It
stupid,
sounds pretty dumb.
but I just need the applause.
But I just need a
Good people all make me sick. Thinking these lives don't make sense. I am not like you. I will never be you. And this treatment is working. You are not like me. You will never be me. And this body I'm cursed with. Sometimes I'm the worst. An annoying bitch. The social cues are strict. I will never solve them.
So what was like your first release?
First release?
After that, like when you really took the time to perfect these songs.
The first release after the EP was "It's a Party, Why Not." It came out April, I want to say 21st, but I'm not sure if that's right.
Of last year?
Yeah,
That's right. That would be right around when I met you. It was right after I was on the Getting Stoked
I was
podcast.
probably still talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because I'm so proud of it.
As well, you should be. It's
yeah.
really well put together for
Thank
a
you.
release like that,
Thank
honestly. And it's full of emotion. It's very. I actually had my girlfriend Jamie, who's in the studio with us right now. She described it as like a mixture of the Front Bottoms and Aaron West.
Get that all the time.
Like, and I think it.
I
I
get
think it
Aaron
has
West
its own.
So much.
I like it though.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not an insult. Honestly,
I know.
It's-
Yeah, I appreciate it.
but it still maintains its own integrity, I think, because your voice isn't like a lot of the other voices in that genre.
Yeah.
I think I feel like you take a little more care of the melodies that you play.
Yeah, no, I always try to. I think it's just because I'm so self-conscious. I try to be the best version of me that I can be.
Well,
when
you're
I'm
doing well
recording
so
as well,
far.
Yeah. That release was all me. I did that all on my own on a computer at my friend's house. She had a
Okay.
library that I liked the acoustics of, so
Nice.
I recorded that whole thing on my own, and that was since then the EP, and that was in a studio, which
Okay.
I had a really good time doing. It was a different experience, handing off my mastering. The engineer, his name was DJ Rapstar.
DJ
His name is
Rapstar.
Alex, but he goes by DJ Rapstar, and he's great. It's like it's his first time working with my genre of music as well.
Really? That's
So
impressive.
It was a really interesting dynamic that we had.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how then did the full band kind of come together? Because I know that you've played in like No Lungs for a while. You were played in Phantom Party for a little bit too, right?
I played in Phantom Party for 3 shows on a tour.
Okay,
I
very
drove
cool.
into California.
That's okay. I believe you have a song that talks about it.
Yep, Arizona Blood, New Jersey
Yeah,
Roots
that's right.
is about that tour.
I knew that.
Yeah, the full band started because everyone was like, "You should get a band," and I was like, "I don't know," and then I did eventually. I just
Well,
caved.
it fits the high energy. It really does,
Yeah.
and it gives a sound that really kind of encompasses the way that you play guitar. Honestly.
I think it definitely was long overdue.
Yeah, it's so cool because I remember, like I said, the first time I ever saw you was just acoustic.
Yeah.
And it was high energy, it was emotional, and it was fun. And then you bring the whole band into it. It's like you can watch you bloom and kind of come into it.
It was due once I started doing that Country Roads into Stomachache thing.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I go from that to I'm all fucked up, like it's
Yeah.
supposed to like boom.
And it does. It hits hard. I remember when we saw you guys at the No Lung show
Yeah.
recently. I heard you start playing that, and I was like, oh, that's hilarious. That's so funny that he's doing that. And then when it comes in full band, yeah, it's like nobody's gonna expect that
Yeah,
on
yeah,
our
yeah.
scene. You know, like that's the kind of stuff that people like really
Yeah.
take for weird. You know, and it was refreshing, honestly.
Thank you. I was doing that before it was full band.
Okay.
So I think that's what made me realize I wanted it to be, because I was like, I used to do that, and like instead of like having a full band come in, I would just start yelling, so
Okay.
like to make it sound bigger.
Yeah.
And no one liked that. No one wanted me to start yelling at
No
them.
one doesn't start yelling.
like, over top of an acoustic guitar.
I mean, some people make a career out of it.
Yeah. Brian Sella.
Brian Sella? Oh, shoot.
No,
Shots
I
fired.
love the front bottoms. I got 2 front bottoms tattoos. One's on my leg. Yeah, no. So once I started doing that, I was like, I want this to be bigger sounding, and then naturally I got Austin from No Lungs is on
Okay.
drums, and I fucking love Austin. I
He's
discovered him
amazing.
through Phantom Party, and he's like one of the best drummers I know. Noah, who used to be in a band called On Opening Night, and they're just awful.
Okay.
Uh,
It happens. I've been there, done
It
that.
was his first band. He was like 16. You know,
My first band was called Mordecai.
Mordecai.
Yeah, because we, one of the bass player in my band,
Yeah.
he had gone in and he was like looking for a band called Mordecai, and he thought there was one, and it turned out to be Mortician. So we were like, well, let's change it from a C to a K, and we'll make it Mordecai,
Mordecai.
and that'll be our first band. And it's the worst
That's
MySpace,
awesome. I love
like
that.
the worst MySpace graphic bull that you can find. And we were an awful metalcore
Yeah,
band.
there you go. They were an awful pop punk band, which as a lot of them
There are quite a
There's
few. Yeah.
a lot of them.
Can't
So-
say I don't
so
love
many.
them. But,
Yeah, no, yeah, but there's so many.
Yeah.
But
Neck deep. Excuse me.
Baseline just played their last show.
I know that's
unrelated.
unfortunate. I have one of their shirts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So Noah, who was on opening night, he's just like one of my best friends. Have you ever heard of 8 of 9?
Yeah, 8 of 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to play drums for them.
Okay.
And he played bass for them. That's how we met.
Oh, okay. So he's the bass player. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the drummer now.
Oh, he's the drummer now.
Yeah, but he was bass player.
No, for your band.
Oh, yeah, he's the bassist.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay.
So he's the
Very
bassist.
high energy.
Yeah. Oh God, Noah is the man. We
Yeah.
just played this show and it was mostly country bands.
Oh no.
And during the song for Tammy part, where we start talking, he goes,
Yeah.
"All right, cowboys," and I was like, "Oh my God!" It's like you just said the N word, but
like in the middle of a bunch of cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's when I played a show with a pop punk band that I was in for a very short amount of time, and the vocalist decided to get on stage and make mention of the fact that we were playing a Miley Cyrus song because there was mostly female fronted bands on the bill.
oh, that sounds offensive.
It was very disappointing because I didn't know he was going to make the speech or anything. I thought we were just going to play the song.
Yeah, that just play it.
I'm like, come on, I mean, it already didn't sound great. Like, why would you make it worse?
But yeah, so he goes, "All right, cowboys," and I was like, "Oh no!"
We're like, oh no, we're going to get beat up.
But they ended up thinking it was hilarious. That was great.
Usually
And then my last member of my band, the guitarist, Nathan. It's his first time playing in a band ever.
Oh, dude,
my
he's
best
so
friend.
solid.
He's awesome. He surprised me so much because I was so worried.
That
He's
does
like my
make
best
sense though,
friend.
because he
Yeah.
looks a little nervous on stage,
Yes,
but like he looks
does.
like he's having fun.
He's
which
having,
is,
yeah, and I love that. He's my best friend from middle school.
Okay.
We met in like 7th grade, and I was like, "Hey, dude, you kind of play guitar, right?" He was like, "Yeah," and I was like,
He's
"Want to play guitar in
"Kinda
my
hell."
band?"
Like,
Yeah, no, he he got better for
oh,
the
okay.
band.
Yeah.
Like he's kind of played for a while, and this is the first show ever. Was our first show as a full band.
You wouldn't have known.
I know, right? He's amazing. I love him.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
An ad-free and commercial-free subscription option, while paying artists and labels the highest rates in the world for music streams and merchandise sales.
Okay, so let's talk about the new stuff.
Okay.
Dirty God.
Oh yeah.
That song. Holy hell, dude. Like I heard that one and I was like, this is what this project is supposed to be, and you can tell like it's coming full circle.
Cool.
So let's talk about it. Where did that come from?
Dirty God is a song about vices. Vices and nothing but vices. And the first lyric actually is a quote from my favorite movie.
Okay.
It's funny you were so scary in the dark, which is a line from Green Room.
Okay.
Which is like
Great film.
That's my favorite movie of all time. And but it went from there to just being about like I used to smoke a lot. I'm trying to quit, but that song is about
can
like
do it.
Yeah.
Do it. We
But-
believe in you.
That line goes into like I was always told like they're bad and they're scary and
Mm-hmm.
and like I started smoking and I was like this isn't so bad, you know.
It's like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, and like things like that. Like a dirty God is to say like a dirty God is all the things that I shouldn't do, but I love doing. I worship a dirty God. He tells me how to sin. He helps me write the songs, like
Okay.
because like I write a lot about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know? So
Just the things that we I don't know how to explain it.
yeah,
Things that we may not be as confident about.
yeah.
Things that we hide in the dark.
Yeah.
Kind of stuff.
Well, I wouldn't even say like hide in the dark. It's more things that like you shouldn't be doing, but
Okay.
things that you do regardless.
Mm.
Like the second verse of the song deals with it's a hey bro, I'm sorry you feel so discarded. I never intended to make broken hearts in a factory. It's like I'm like a love addict. I start talking to someone and I fall for them, and then like within 2 weeks I'm like I don't care about this person, and so I'm like basically like a broken heart factory where I'm just like hurting you and hurting you and hurting you, and I'm such an asshole and I hate it. So I'm working on that. But
So
that
do you-
song is kind of an admittance.
Do you feel like that comes from something deep seated, or are you just kind of
I think
looking for what you want?
I don't know. I think it's I have a need to be loved by everyone basically, and that's what this project is
I
kind
can
of all
relate.
about. Yeah,
I feel you.
I want to be liked and loved by everyone, and that goes along with wanting to be liked and loved by one specific person.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and so to kind of tag along or off of that, song for Tammy is a big apology.
Great song.
Thank you. That song is an enormous apology to everyone that I've hurt. And it's like a, hey, I'm sorry. I'll be better, and I'm working on it so hard. That song, that first verse, shit.
You know until you need to know it.
Yeah, it's like so autopilot when I'm playing it. It's like they say Instagram's not your therapist. It's like I hurt someone, then I go and pretend that I'm hurt, and then I blast about it on social media. And God, I'm such an asshole. And that song's about that.
You know what though? You have the recognizance to look at yourself and say, "This is a toxic trait. I need to fix this, or I need to work around it." It's not that you're just like, "I'm this way, and that's how I'm going to be forever."
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
It's you're looking at it as a self-improvement project, and that's what I respect the most about it, honestly.
Yeah. Good night, moon. I hope you're happy. Hey, Tammy, I'm sorry, and I mean that for real. Ignoring your problems, I get how you feel. I'll be better. But I can see you looking over the words I wrote, and I can feel you bending over to grab my throat. A part of the problem, a little too honest. A dose of not so happy pills, hope in the form of getting chills and narcotics. They say Sam Instagram's not your therapist, and make it understandably very pissed. I told you I'd quit, but I don't think either one of us foresees that happening. I have to write this shit in braille to make you feel a thing. Please pretend you're listening for once. For once. My type of girl knows she can do better. She knows that I'm not good enough. She knows that I'm no good in love, so I let her go and find the perfect kind of guy. Just ignore the boy who had to try. We sing the blues in wedding dresses. You keep being wonderful, and I'll keep pretending to understand horoscopes. I dyed my hair a darker shade of gray, and now my hair is down to my shoulder blades. That's a lie. I told you I'd quit, but I don't think either one of us foresees that happening. I have to write this shit and rather make you feel a thing. Please pretend you're listening for once. For once. Please hold me. Please hold me. I'll be better. I'll be better. Please hold me. Please hold me. I'll be better. I'll be better.
Okay, so let's talk then. What do you have coming up? You got any plans for a new release this year?
Yeah, I already have the track list and most of the demos done for an album I'm release that. But I'm hoping to
Awesome,
moving
okay.
forward.
So do you have like a tentative release date or like
No,
a time?
not even a little bit. Not even a
Oh.
little bit.
Okay, so it's real early.
It's real early. I just have them all demoed, and I'm waiting till I have enough money to go
to
the
really
studio.
make it happen the right way.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I really want it to be done the right way.
So then what about shows? You got any more shows coming up this year
When's this
or
coming
plans? This will come out the 19th, I believe.
the 19th. So
Yeah.
I have a show coming out. I'm playing with Rainy Days.
Rainy
I
Days,
believe
February
it's
25th.
25th. Yeah.
Yep, Rainy Days, Foxhound, Sore Eyes, and I
So
think one
excited.
more, right?
Power Naps.
Power Naps. Yeah.
Which I also play guitar in.
Yep. Shout out to Colton Anderson.
The man. He's the man. And I'm playing the Hive on 420.
You know, I've never been to the Hive, and I've heard great things.
Yeah, me too. And I've never been there either. I'm really excited. So yeah,
That's
it should be
awesome.
cool.
Flagstaff is always so much fun to go up to, especially that the nightlife up there is.
Love Flagstaff.
Awesome.
Flagstaff is my favorite place in Arizona.
Okay.
Quote me on that anytime.
I will.
Love Flagstaff.
I'm gonna put it on the promos. Flagstaff is my favorite state or favorite town in Arizona. Sam Etling.
Or you could twist it, be like, Sam Sorais hates everywhere else.
Hates
in Arizona.
everywhere but Flagstaff. Okay. So then, would you say that you have like a specific message for this project that you want it to really represent, or is it just kind of the catharsis and the release of being Sam? You know,
The specific message is, I guess that when you're listening to it, you're hearing me, and that's it. You're not hearing anything else from anyone else. Every word, every flaw, everything is comes from straight from me, and every word has a meaning. And it's like you're taking like my deepest thoughts, emotions, and taking a dive into my psyche and ripping all of that out and putting it onto music.
You're wearing your heart on your sleeve. You're getting out there. You're getting. It's something that's purely your creation, your ownership. It is who you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So we've talked about most of the songs we played here today. Is there any more that you want to kind of take a deep dive in on?
Let me think of what I played. Stomachache is just about getting really drunk and making bad decisions.
Happens.
So I'll just go through all these real quick. Second one, Cornetto Strikes Back is one of my favorite songs ever.
I know. I love the Star Wars theme in it. It's so cool.
No one knows this because I don't talk about it very often. You know Edgar Wright? You know, have you seen Shaun of the Dead?
Yes. Yeah.
So Shaun of the Dead, World's End, and Hot Fuzz. There's a reference to every one of those movies. In each
Interesting.
verse.
Now I'm gonna have to obsess over it.
Call me Sean, and then it goes on.
Okay.
Call me Gary goes on. That's Sean is Shaun of the Dead. Gary is World's End. Oh no,
Gary Hot
is
Fuzz. ain't it?
Hot Fuzz.
Yeah.
Right? And call me Nicholas is Hot Fuzz. Gary is World's End because
That's
my
right.
world's about to end. And then there's also a reference to Train Spotting because I like Train Spotting.
That movie messed me up
Yeah.
the first time I saw that. The
Yeah.
baby on the ceiling.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. And so that song's about just like, it's just a love song. It's one of my only like just straight love songs. where
It's beautiful. I love it,
Yeah,
dude.
I love that. So it's happy. It's poppy. And then the one after that was shit, man.
You played Call Me Tam.
Oh, Tammy. We talked about Tammy, obviously.
Call
Laundry
Me Tammy.
Machine. We talked about Laundry
Song for
Machine.
Tam.
Always and Forever is like incredibly straightforward.
Thank you, Sam. It was great to meet you. Hell, I know you.
It's good to see you.
It was great to talk to you. Great
Yeah.
to finally get to do a little bit of a deep dive on your music because I've been listening
Thank
to it
you.
for a while
Yeah.
and it's beautiful.
I love talking about it too.
It's so purely you.
Yeah,
It's
and let
like
me. I'll do this for the first time ever, and I've
Really?
been avoiding this because everyone hates it. You guys have been a sight for sore eyes.
I love puns.
Everyone I've pitched that to was like, don't.
Nah,
do
I
it."
want that. I want that. I am so happy he did that. That's our promo. Thank you so much for coming, Sam. It was
Yeah,
so
man.
great to
Hey,
see
thank
you.
so much.
Anytime you need anything, give me a call.
Thank
Let's.
you,
I
man.
can't wait to see you at your next show. That's
excited to see
February
you.
25th with
Rainy
Days,
Foxhound,
Foxhound,
Power Naps.
Power Naps, and Sore Eyes. Go see him. See his band. They're high energy. They're so much fun. Thank you, guys.
All right. This song's called "The Cornetto Strikes Back," and it's for everybody that likes Star Wars. I'm a loser, college dropout, drug abuser, frequent facial breakouts. Call me Sean because I'm walking like a zombie. Got no sleep because I stayed up watching movies. I'm not your type, you're too perfect. You're heroin and I'm an addict. Call me Gary cause my world's about to end. Torn up love letters, I know I'll never send, but I'm too scared to be alone. After this chorus, you'll surely let me go. Like Han and Leia, we were meant to be. Ran out of gasoline on Tatooine. So far apart, it makes no sense to me. Are you listening? It's driving me crazy, driving me crazy. Call me wasted, call me drunk. I'm probably not sleeping, that's why they call me sore eyes. Don't care if it's too late, I love talking to you. I'm awake anyways and there's nothing to do. Save my time and gouge my eyes out. Admit you're tired of this college dropout. Call me Nicholas and stab me through the hand. I'm so sick of this and you don't understand that I'm too scared to be alone. After this chorus, you'll surely let me go. Like Han and Leia, we were meant to be. Ran out of gasoline on Tatooine. So far apart, it makes no sense to me. Are you listening? It's driving me crazy, driving me crazy. One more hit, make me feel better. Is this pointless? Fuck this weather. Call me written and talk my head and shit. I deserve it, so I'ma throw a fit. And I'm too scared to be alone. After this chorus, you'll surely let me go. Like Han and Leia, we were meant to be. Ran out of gasoline on Tatooine. So far apart, it makes no sense to me. Are you listening? It's driving me crazy, driving me crazy, driving me crazy, driving me crazy. This song's called Laundry Machine. I have a laundry machine tattooed to my arm. I don't know if anything can see that, but I'll move it around and see if that's possible. And we can talk about it, and here it is. Anyways, this song's about a really unfortunate night that I had 2 Octobers ago. The morning after is not that fun. It's all I can think about. What I did wrong, and I'm scared that when I send that text, you won't answer for the last time. The laundry machine's so fucking loud. I can't hear myself think. Tornadoes scream outside my house, and I just want clean sheets. And I turn it off, but I need clean clothes, 'cause I'm seeing you today. I made a fool out of myself. Ooh. What normally would be okay, but you were standing next to me. Just had to vomit on myself while wearing your favorite hoodie. Ooh, and I'll never get that drunk again, at least not on purpose. This is my last song. It's called Always and Forever. It was like the first single I ever put out under this name, which is kind of cool. I thought about you the other day. It made me lose my appetite and drove me a little crazy. I didn't stick around to watch your band play. Look, I like you guys a lot. I'll see you again another day, but I need to pretend that the need to smoke is a need that's overwhelming me. So I'll talk to your cousins and pretend they're great, so I don't have to go back and say, 'cause I never saw the irony of writing always and forever a dry erase marker. I'm lost again, can you save me? Extend your hand to help me. Don't just stand there and watch me bleed. I sent you a text the other day. It was just a stupid picture, and I knew it was lame. Just needed an excuse to talk to you. You laughed and you said you liked it, and it made my fucking day. Then my anxiety hit, overwhelming me, made me throw up, made me wanna sing about the stupid picture I don't even like. But maybe I'll just go back inside, 'cause I never saw the irony of writing always and forever in a dry erase marker. I'm lost again, can you save me? Extend your hand to help me. Don't just stand there and watch me bleed. Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? I see the way you're acting like you're somebody else. It gets me frustrated. And life's like this, and you fall and you crawl and you break and you take and you get what you turn it into. Honestly, you promised me I'm never gonna find you faking. Oh no, no, 'cause I never saw the irony of writing always and forever in a dry erase marker. I'm lost again, can you save me? Extend your hand to help me. Don't just stand there and watch me bleed.